I hope you enjoy. Talk to you all later.
Your Highness! Your Highness! I brought Yuma and the others!
Well done. Welcome, everyone.
Father, what's going on? Did you dismiss all the soldiers before you called us in here?
I can't imagine what you're thinking, King Albert. Summoning an outsider?
Hey, you're not an outsider. Your situation might be a little different, but you're still one of our friends.
That's the first I've heard of it. I'm only here because I was formally summoned.
I confess I have similar reservations. I'm your enemy, at least formally. Should I really be present?
Fear not, Princess Excella. You and Genus are both here as my guests. I intend to treat everyone here equally.
So, why'd you call us all here? Trying to start a sports team?
No, nothing of the sort. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's related to your academic studies.
Studies?
Studies? This is something related to our educations?
That it is. I would like all of you to listen carefully.
I just remembered I have somewhere to be. Academics? Education? Ugh, no thanks.
Sonia, ever since you took up my harmonic, I have been watching you grow and learn. I couldn't be more proud.
Father, you honor me with your words.
Yuma, Dragoneers, we are all fortunate to have such strong warriors fighting on our side.
Thank you, Your Majesty, but I thought you said this was about some kind of education.
Patience, my boy. I'm getting there. Sonia, can you explain what the Dragoneers actually are?
What? I mean, I'm not really sure what you're asking.
I can see how you'd have trouble answering. Nobody has formally taught you about the Dragoneers. I assume it is the same for all of you. You learned how to wield your harmonics by using them in battle.
True. Master Elise was my mentor, but my abilities as a Dragoneer are mostly self-taught.
No one ever taught me how to use my harmonic.
Commendable in its own right. There can be no replacement for first-hand experience. Still, don't you think you would better understand the role of a Dragoneer after some formal study?
Formal study?
Indeed. With the proper tutelage, you could grow to become even greater Dragoneers. You have a duty to ensure that this land sees a bright future. And that means passing knowledge to future generations. To that end, I'd like to invite all of you to undertake a course of study from a qualified teacher, as Dragoneers. As for the qualified teacher, well, I shall play the role as best I can.
I see, because you used to be a Dragoneer yourself.
So you intend to teach us valuable information about our duty?
In theory, yes. What do you think? I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer, so I hope you're prepared to learn.
Studying, huh? To be honest, I'm not crazy about the idea. I'm not even a Dragoneer to begin with.
My thoughts exactly. I'm going home. This has nothing to do with me.
Don't say that. Even if you aren't Dragoneers, the study of dragons isn't totally irrelevant to you, is it?
I don't care if I'm a Dragoneer. I'll pass on studying. Not to sound like Rena, but I'm not really into this.
I don't like studying. Your Highness, you're too kind. Please teach us the forgotten ways of the historical Dragoneers.
Huh. Kirika seems pretty excited.
Yes. I suppose a bit of formal instruction certainly couldn't hurt.
Learning from King Albert himself seems an uncommon opportunity. I expect I might actually learn something.
Ugh, what a bunch of goody two-shoes. I can't believe you want to study.
Father, please. We're ready to start the class.
Now, a bit of patience. I've just arranged for the textbooks to be brought from the vault. Any moment now.
Your Majesty, it's terrible. All the textbooks they're gone.
No, not the textbooks.
Yes, jackpot!
Agnum, this isn't the time to be celebrating.
How can this be? Every volume of the Draconomicon gone.
This box is empty. Were they stored in here?
Yes, they were. All 14 volumes of the Dragoneer textbook series have disappeared. The Draconomicon.
14 volumes. Whoever did this, thank you.
But Father, our treasury's under heavy guard. And it's unlikely anyone's tampered with the locks.
Well, they are royal property. The intent was to keep them under lock and key until needed. Can't have been stolen.
If all reason says they should be there, but they simply aren't, then perhaps...
You think a grimoire is responsible?
There's a good chance that's it. We ought to at least confirm our suspicions.
Pardon? You think a grandma's devotion is responsible for this?
Father, I think we know what's going on. Can you let us handle this?
I'm still not sure I want to.
Yes, that is correct. The books in the vault have vanished, and the fault lies with the grimoire distortion. So it's true. And if we destroy that distortion, the books should reappear.
Do we really have to?
Don't say that. This is for Elfrida, too. Come on, let's go!
To eliminate this particular distortion, you'll need to wear a special outfit. But the only ones I have on hand are for girls.
Well, there you have it, Leston. You're gonna have to go in drag. Anything for the king, right?
What? Are you insane? I am not wearing women's clothes into a dungeon.
Then this duty falls to us. A simple enough condition.
They can at least come into the dungeon, right? You guys should join us. We gotta stick together.
Stick together? But everyone's just running off and doing their own thing.
What a curious building. But I can sense the presence of monsters.
What strange clothing. Do we really have to fight in this?
The design is nice, but it's kind of tight, especially around the chest.
Quiet. I hear something.
Seekers of my wisdom, are you Dragoneers true?
Who's there? Show your...
I am the Draconomicon. I preside over knowledge. If you thirst for wisdom, seek me out and be judged.
So this is some kind of test?
Oh, one of those tests. We're a lot better at those than the written kind. Ah, man, I wish I could fight in here.
Well, you perked up pretty fast, but it doesn't look like we can help much.
Nope, I think this one's all ours. Let's go, girls!
Oh, you've returned! Rejoice, everyone. The Draconomicon is back, safe and sound.
Really? So we beat the distortion for good?
Well, Your Highness, it seems we're finally ready for your lecture.
Oh, right. I forgot I didn't actually want to do this.
Well done, everyone. Thanks to you, the intellects of Astoria have a bright future ahead of them.
I mean, I don't know if it's that big a deal. You might be overdoing it a little.
Then by all means, let us begin. Are you all prepared?
Wait, right now? I don't even know if I want to study.
Yuma, calm down. We can study together, right? I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay, fine. I can pay attention. This is all important to what we do anyway.
Even if it is about our job, I don't really want to do it.
Well then, pencils up. Make sure to write in your answers quickly and cleanly. Question 1. Who is the leader among the 5 world dragons.
What? Is this a test just for Dragoneers?
I feel like I'm on a quiz show.
Question 2. Deus was sealed long ago. What is the name of the group trying to resurrect Deus?
Is this really building on our knowledge as Dragoneers? It feels like these are all facts we already know.
Question 3. What is the name of the technique that can only be used when 2 or more Dragoneers are present?
Wait, what was it called again? I know it, but it's hard to remember when I'm on the spot like this.
I thought this was gonna be a real test! This is a cinch!
I suppose I can't fault your confidence.
Well, looks like my father's all worked up about this, so we'll just have to tough it out.
Is everyone finished? Bring your sheets to the front. I shall grade them later.
Father, those questions earlier, were they really from the book?
You've caught me. Indeed, those questions were not from the Draconomicon. I devised them myself.
It was a little obvious.
Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? I thought you would be teaching us secrets from the Draconomicon.
Well, that was my intention. But after I opened the first volume, I had a change of heart.
Why? What did it say?
Well, perhaps you'll understand if you see it for yourself. Here, take a look.
What?
Curious. Most curious indeed.
Why are you all so surprised? Let me see. What does it say?
Oh, sorry. Let's see here. It says, the vessel of the Shining Dragon and the 7 Dragoneers who have gathered under his banner. These listed already possess the qualities of knights. They need no further guidance but their own hearts.
What? What's that supposed to mean? The book knows about us?
So it would seem. But how? Is this truly the same book that was passed down across generations?
The Draconomicon is not to be questioned. Generations of kings have left their signatures in its pages.
But what does this mean?
I don't know for sure, but maybe the Draconomicon itself already judged us.
Wait, you think the book has a mind of its own?
Yeah, that's my best guess. Remember how we heard the Draconomicon speak to us in the distortion?
I see what you mean. Something about judging us, I believe.
Okay, so a book tried to read us, and then rewrote itself?
Regardless of the specifics, I'm sure this is all as the Draconomicon intended.
But Father, that still doesn't explain that quiz you gave us instead.
I thought it might be something of a letdown if I just sent you away empty-handed.
Really?
Well, that and... just once, I wanted to know the feeling of standing at the head of a classroom. So I just cooked up a couple questions as fast as I could. It wasn't much of a test, but did you enjoy it?
That's all? I was taking these questions super seriously. I was so tense.
Hey, Sonia, does the king have a lot of free time on his hands?
He has all kinds of royal duties, so he shouldn't be bored. Maybe he just misses being a Dragoneer himself.
Still, it's astounding. A book that not only has a will of its own, but judged that it had nothing to teach us.
A marvel indeed. It's plain to see why it's been passed down the royal historian bloodline.
I don't know. Hard to feel like it's all that mystic after the king's little game show. Still, I guess it was kind of fun.
If you enjoyed my lecture, you're welcome to stop by any time. Perhaps I can devise a popped quiz for you,
I think I'll pass. A mythical hot spring.
Yeah, here, take a look at this.
This is a map of Astoria, and a pretty old one, too. Where did you get this?
Bought it from Liz-a-Lot. I couldn't pass it up. I mean, come on, ancient maps? That's my thing.
It's all grubby and ripped. How can you even read this? So we're around here right now.
Huh? But this map's wrong. Look.
Not wrong, just outdated. It makes sense if you compare it with this newer map.
I see. So civilization simply spread as time went on and cities expanded.
Historical records like these can help you measure long-term changes over time. It's certainly interesting.
Right? But here's the really cool part.
That's a strange symbol. What's it supposed to mark?
That, my friend, is the mark of a hot spring.
Hot spring? A hot spring? A hot spring near this city? This is huge. We gotta go. We gotta go now!
Calm down, Rinna. Wait, that mark isn't anywhere on the newer map.
You're right. It's just a mountain range.
Whatever could it mean? Natural hot springs don't simply disappear.
Well, it didn't disappear. The hot spring still technically exists.
Strange wording. I assume that's for a reason.
I got curious, so I asked some travelers who had been in the area. One guy had seen steam in the distance, and another smelled sulfur nearby. That sounds like a hot spring to me.
It sounds like it's probably nearby there at least, but why wouldn't it be on the newer map?
I talked to a guy who was looking to make a stop there on his travels. It sounds like he just couldn't get there. When he tried, he'd turn around and see the steam in the distance behind him.
Well, if he walked past it, then he could just retrace his steps.
Oh, he tried. He went back on the trail plenty of times. But every time, he somehow ended up going too far.
That's weird. I guess the path must have been totally hidden somehow.
Perhaps the path to this grotto was once clear, but at some point it was closed and the spring was forgotten.
I suppose that would explain why modern cartographers failed to account for it.
Yeah, see? So now I gotta ask, unexplained disappearances, weird sightings, any of this sound familiar, Yuma?
Familiar? Oh, it's a grimoire!
Bingo! I'm thinking one of those grimoire distortion things might be involved in this.
So if we get rid of the distortion, we can go to the hot spring?
Wow, that'd be great!
A hot spring, you guys! It sounds perfect. It's been so stressful lately. My shoulders are so sore.
Rinna? Why did you look at me when you said that?
Huh? I think you're imagining things, Yuma. Hot spring, hot spring, hot spring!
Would anyone care to explain all this commotion?
Oh, Xella, sorry, we didn't mean to disturb you. Were we being that loud?
I could hear you from across the street. You were speaking of a hot spring?
Oh, I get it. The princess wants to get in on this too, huh?
I said nothing of the sort. I was merely curious. I've never heard of any hot springs in this area, so...
Aw, you don't have to get embarrassed. You should totally come with us.
Hey, I'm glad you guys are excited and all, but you might be getting a little ahead of yourselves.
Yeah, we've got a distortion to take out first.
Yes, you're right. The path to the hot spring is being hidden by a distortion.
So I was right on the money! And if we get rid of it, we'll be able to get into this place?
Yes, but,
Woo! Hot spring! Hot spring! Lady Kirika, we can wash each other's backs!
Hold on, Rinna. Alfreda, what's wrong? It seems like something's bothering you.
Yes. This distortion happens to cover a very wide area, which means anything might be lurking inside. It could be quite dangerous.
If we can't simply stroll in, all the better. I prefer a challenge.
Wow, Excella's pretty fired up about this. You just want a good soak, right? Come on, you can tell us.
Absolutely not. There is clearly some unnatural force at play, and so we must work together to stop it.
Unnatural?
Oh, Genus! Good timing.
What are all of you doing here?
We'll explain later. For now, do you mind coming with us? You'd be a big help.
There's gonna be a prize at the end! Hot spring, hot spring, hot spring!
It kind of sounds like she's already not all here. Are we gonna be okay?
I'm really excited to see it too. I've never been in one before.
Well, we're not going anywhere until we beat that distortion.
Here it is! We're here! It's a real hot spring!
Rinna, pull yourself together. The spring isn't going anywhere.
Man, I haven't been to one of these since I was a kid. Thanks, Agnum. We'd never have found this without you.
No, yeah, no problem. Or whatever.
Huh? What's gotten into Agnum? He looks kind of tense.
Now that's a sight. I've come this way several times, but I never imagined there was a hidden spring.
I'm really glad we came. Aren't you, Excella? I know you were excited.
Yes, I suppose I was. In truth, hot springs are one of my few guilty pleasures. Only... well...
What's wrong?
Well, how do we plan on getting in? Not all at once, surely.
What? What? You don't... all at once?
No way! We're not gonna get crazy here. See that rock over there? We can use that as a divider for the boys section and the girls section. Sound good?
I see. Yes, reasonable enough. My apologies, I just got a bit, well, flustered.
Then let us take our leave of the men. Goodbye for now, Yuma.
It feels weirdly quiet without the girls, huh? Well, time for us to get in, right?
All right, that's it. I'm doing it. No way am I gonna miss this chance.
What are you talking about?
Over here, Yuma, and keep it down.
Okay.
Yuma, you're coming with me. We're gonna go sneak a peek at the ladies.
What? You can't be serious.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry, but no, we can't do that. You know how mad they're gonna be if they catch us?
Come on, if you think like that, we're never gonna pull this off. Why do you think I went through all the trouble of buying that map, talking to the travelers, and reopening this hot spring?
Wait, you're joking. That was all so you could peep on the girls?
Of course, man. I mean, it's basically a compliment to them, right? So, really, it'd be rude not to.
I see. I should have known you had some darker motive.
Hey, Leston?
Unacceptable! No one is laying eyes on Kirika in a state of undress. If fate will not intervene, then I will.
Hold on. Calm down. I wasn't going to do anything like that.
Yeah, Leston, relax. It's not just Kirika. Sonia and Excella are gonna be in there as well.
What's going on? You're hesitating. Are you not going into the spring?
Now Genus, too? This is getting way too complicated.
Okay, I didn't want to have to do this. Look over there! Huge monster with horns and claws and teeth! What? That way!
What? Where?
Oh no! The girls are defenseless right now. If it gets to them, then...
Genus, Leston, you two circle around. Yuma and I are gonna corner it.
Right. Leave it to me.
Bastard! You dare hunt my sister when she is most vulnerable? Unforgivable! Prepare to die, wretch!
Come on, Yuma. Let's go!
Right. Huh? Agnum, where are you going? The monster's back there.
Monster? Oh, yeah. No, that was all made up. We're gonna go check out the ladies.
You made it up? Leston and Genus were really worried.
Keep it down, would ya? The girls are right there.
Was that Yuma's voice?
Oh no! Did they see us?
Yuma, I just told you to keep your voice down.
Agnum too, huh? Sure, come on over.
Huh?
It's all right. We've come all this way, haven't we? It seems only right that we all enjoy ourselves.
But are you sure?
Stop worrying and come here. Of course, if you're not man enough to hop on in.
What? What's that supposed to mean? I can take anything. Come on, Yuma, we're going in.
Well, Agnum, are you serious? Sorry about this.
Aw, you don't have to be shy.
Come closer, Yuma. We can't talk when you're so far away.
This is less than ideal, but I suppose there's nothing for it. We can all enjoy the spring together.
You want me to wash your back? I can get a little closer.
No, I'm good.
It's nice to have you here, Yuma. We could never have done this at the inn.
Of course not. They'd never allow this. Hey, Agnum, aren't you gonna say anything?
Shut up. I'm too nervous now.
Ah, you two are so adorable. Relax. This is a hot spring, right? You're not supposed to be so tense here.
Yeah, that's easy to say, but we're both pretty nervous.
Why? Because we're all here together?
Yuma, why do you look away from me? It makes me fear I have offended you. Would you face me, please?
I can't. Aren't you all embarrassed?
Huh? Embarrassed? Why?
A curious assumption. Should we be ashamed? This is how springs are meant to be enjoyed, surely.
Well, that's not what I mean. We're guys, but, you don't mind us, seeing...
Seeing? Seeing us bathing?
It's fine. It's just an illusion after all.
Huh?
I'm using my power to change what you see.
Wait. You mean none of this is real? It's all an illusion?
Duh! Look at you guys. You're getting all worked up over illusions.
Naturally. You actually believed we would use the hot springs without a safeguard against you fools?
Oh, so that's what's going on. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange.
You're not gonna get an eyeful that easily.
Hold on. Marion, how different is the illusion from the real thing?
Not that different. We are just sitting in different places, or in kinda different positions.
So your faces, the proportions, all that stuff is the same?
Oh yeah, I made it to match our actual faces and bodies.
Huh. Well, works for me.
Huh?
Real or not, I still like what I see. Actually, an illusion is even better. Now I don't have to feel guilty about it.
Wait! Yuma, don't look! Look away again! Please!
Ladies, this is an emergency!
Marion, can't you change the illusion? Block their sight somehow, or make us invisible, or... Why? They're just seeing fakes. It's fine as long as it's not the real thing, right?
But if they're identical to reality, then what's the point of an illusion?
I love hot springs. This is the life, right, Yuma?
Agnum, I think the heat's getting to me. It's not like you to ask for help directly, Alfreda.
I know. I thank you for coming regardless.
Something's bothering her. I wonder what's happened.
It must be important if you've gone as far as calling in outsiders like Excella and I.
Stop that. We keep telling you, you guys aren't outsiders. But what's this about?
I have a fairly large favor to ask.
A favor?
Yes. Everyone, if you'd raise your eyes to the heavens, you should be able to see a star frozen in the sky.
A star? But it's daytime, so there can't be... Huh? Huh. You're right. It's so bright. I can even see it with the sun out.
That thing has been up there for a few days now. I thought it was strange, but what exactly is it?
That star is slowly approaching Alfheim. In a few days' time, it will likely descend upon the land itself.
A star is falling toward us? But that cannot be.
Don't tell me. Is this another grimoire situation?
Yes. An enormous distortion is reaching across the void, dragging the star down with its dark power.
Whoa, are you kidding me? What kind of distortion can reach all the way out into space and yank on a star?
The larger a distortion is, the greater its power, and the more it resists destruction. I can't imagine what's going on inside this one.
Yuma, this could be a threat to the world as we know it. If you have need of my power here, I'll lend it to you gladly.
I suppose this goes beyond talk of outsiders. Now that I know the gravity of the situation, I can't refuse.
Excella, Genus, thanks. Don't worry, Alfreda. We'll stop that distortion.
Thank you. But are you sure? You may face incredible danger in there. Like nothing you've ever come against.
We're no strangers to risk. Besides, we can hardly back out now.
Right. Everyone, let's clear up the distortion before that star falls. We're gonna save the world.
So this is the worst stuff distortions have to throw at us, huh? It's already giving me the creeps.
I can sense a powerful presence nearby.
Blind children of man, do not interfere. Destruction is the will of this world.
Who goes? Show yourself!
The voice is coming from everywhere. It's like the air itself is talking to us.
Is this distortion somehow alive?
If you interfere, I will oppose you with all that I am, all that I was, all that I will be.
That's Trishula.
What? But Trishula died back at the showdown with Gjord!
Behold now a puppet, soulless, empty, slave to strings, but in no measure less than its original. Blind children, have you the courage to stand against the face of your suffering yet again? The draconic shape of woe.
Of course. If we beat it down once, we can do it again. We did it! It's down!
I remember that being harder. Or have we just gotten better at this?
The celebrations of fools. Revel in them while you can, for the end yet approaches.
What? The distortion. It speaks again.
I am not so easily denied. You have faced but a fragment of my true nature.
That distorted Trishula was only a fragment?
No way. You mean there's gonna be more of them?
Yuma, we should report back to Elfrida. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here, everyone.
I see. So that was only a piece of a greater whole.
And the star still hangs in the sky. If the world remains in danger, then the distortion must have spoken true.
I thought that was gonna end it. I admit this is a first for me. Fragments of a distortion. Separate, but one.
Don't lose hope. It doesn't matter how many of them there are. We'll just take them out like we did here, one by one.
Yeah, you just hold tight, Elfrida. We'll mop this up in no time.
Yes. I believe in you. Good luck, everyone.
We did it!
Blind children! You flail helplessly in the dark, hoping it might somehow save your world from time's ravages.
The distortion's voice again. Hey, you! You gonna stop being a big sore loser?
Another fragment claimed. Another facade fallen. But you are no closer to grasping the true scale of my designs. If you've strength to wail and despair here, you've strength to fight. Go, seek the next fragment, and challenge it.
Oh no. There's still another distortion?
There's no end to him. Come on, Yuma. We've got no reason to stick around here.
Right.
Forgive me, everyone. What have I gotten you all into?
Don't blame yourself, Elfrida. We're fighting for the world, remember?
Yeah, it's not like we can just kick back while the world's in danger.
Thank you, everyone. Truly, even so, I never expected distortions of this magnitude, nor one so willful.
She speaks truth. This entity is proving quite the trickster.
Not only that, but the distortion keeps chucking these huge, beefy enemies at us. Be nice if it called it a day already.
There are better ways to spend our energy than on fretting about it here. Yuma, lead us to the next site.
Yeah, let's go, everyone. How's that? That had to do it.
I do not comprehend. Why do you struggle? Why do you resist Oblivion's embrace?
You again? Your voice is getting real grating, you know that?
Destruction is the will of the world. Why do you, a single fragment of it, resist?
The will of the world?
You mean the world wants to be destroyed? How can you possibly know that?
We should get out of here and find the next one. We don't have much time.
The world wishes its own destruction?
Yeah, that's what the voice said anyway.
Well, it's a liar! Don't listen to it!
Is it truly lying?
Huh?
If the world longs for its own end, maybe this distortion really is an embodiment of its will.
That's not true. It can't be. Look around you.
Around?
Yeah, the signs are everywhere. See those flowers?
How beautiful. I'd never noticed. And the sweet bird song. The insects alighting on the petals. Wings glittering in the sun.
See? This world is beautiful. How could this be a place that wants to end itself? We have to protect it, no matter what.
Yuma. You're right. Forgive me. In a moment of weakness, I was tempted to think, no, I cannot turn my back on this. I brought these distortions into the world, and I will see them gone from it.
Keep strong, Elfrida. We're making progress. As long as we stay a step ahead of them, the distortions won't be a threat for much longer.
Please, everyone. You're this world's only hope.
Yeah, we did it!
Why? Why do you rail against the inevitable? Destruction is the only certainty. Time undoes all things. Blind children, why save what refuses to save itself? Your people hate each other, war upon each other, slay each other.
You're wrong. It's true, we do those things. But we also build. We nurture. We love.
To struggle. To hold fast and fight with the will to see tomorrow. That's what it means to live.
Even if the fate of the world is destruction, we'll fight against that fate with everything we have.
We done here, Yuma? Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, everyone! Look! Up in the sky!
The sky? Oh, the star's a little bit smaller.
Further away, but still looming. I don't believe we're out of the woods yet.
But the distortions are clearing up, right? It hasn't been for nothing.
Yes, nearly there. Fight on, and all will be well. I'm sure of it.
Okay, just a little bit more. We can do it, everyone.
Impossible! How can this be?
That voice again. I don't care what you have to say anymore, you know. I'm not listening.
This world wishes survival. Ruin is not its will.
The distortions are coming apart, and the world's coming back to its senses. You don't need to look any further than that. It's trying to live.
No. Impudence. Insolence. Time undoes all things.
So stubborn. That ain't cute on a guy, you know.
If defiance is your chosen path, if survival is the will of the world, let us put it to the test. Gird yourselves and hold fast your full resolve. Next we meet, a world shall take wing and form as the last and greatest of its guardian dragons.
Last and... No. The last dragon? That would mean...
Yuma, we need to move.
Oh, okay.
I see. So the next distortion is to be the last.
Yeah, I mean, the voice said as much, so I'm pretty sure.
That star, it's still up there, but we're almost done.
We've come this far, haven't we? There's nothing left for us to fear. We'll fight with all we have, just like always.
Yuma, something on your mind?
Yeah, that last dragon the voice mentioned. It couldn't be... Could it?
The world is counting on you all. Go, and do not falter.
Here we are, Mr. Big Bad Distortion Voice. Where's this ultimate guardian dragon you were talking about?
Your haste will be your downfall. Worry not. The final guardian will show itself soon enough.
What? I knew it! It's the Shining Dragon!
This one is nothing like the puppets you have faced. It is the genuine article, wrought anew from souls scattered across this world.
The real Shining Dragon.
There is no greater judge of the world's will than he. If you would defy the world itself, then defeat the mightiest of the world's dragons! Yuma!
Shining Dragon, it's really you! I thought I'd never get to see you again.
Yuma, fight me now.
Why are you...
I am myself, and I am the distortion. To undo this affront to the world and unravel its profane fabric, you must defeat me.
Defeat? No, I could never fight you.
This is not the time for hesitation, child. Destruction nears, and we have before us a means of turning it from the world's doors.
I can't. I won't fight you, Shining Dragon. I
see. You refuse, no matter the cost. Then let the first strike be mine.
Shining Dragon!
You've become so strong.
Shining Dragon.
Ah! What's this shaking?
The distortion's collapsing! Everyone out, now!
Yuma, go.
No! We finally came together again!
A temporary, distorted reunion. I must disappear now. It is the way of these things, Yuma. That I had this chance to see how much you've grown was enough.
Shining Dragon. Okay, I'm going now.
Yes. Goodbye once more, Yuma.
Goodbye, Shining Dragon.
Welcome back, everyone. Look, up in the sky.
Ah! That star's gone!
Then, the distortion is no more.
Yes. Whatever grasp it had on the falling star is gone. You've saved us all. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, everyone. Eradicating a distortion of that magnitude. I'd never imagined it possible.
Yo, what? A distortion? You mean there's more of those giant nightmares out there?
But we stopped this one. We beat back the apocalypse again! We did it, Yuma! Yuma?
Don't cast your eyes down now. Look up, Yuma.
Genus.
The Shining Dragon spoke to you, didn't he? He saw how you've grown. If he had pride in you, you should be proud of yourself, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay, Genus. I promise. I mean, he came back once, right? So now I know. Now I know he can do it again. I'm sure we'll meet again someday, Shining Dragon.